Like girls, men feel so much pain after breakup. When both parties agree to the no contact rule, there are a lot of things that enters his mind. There are reasons why we need to be afraid when we are having no contact rule. You didn't know what your ex is thinking, feeling, doing, or whether he is thinking of you. Is he already starting to move on, and dating someone new? No contact rule is used specifically if you want to get your ex back, however, if you want to move on also, this is so effective. Hence, this refers to cutting off all contact with an ex following a breakup. It is also the best method for moving on from your ex. There are lots of benefits of not talking to your ex anymore if you want to move on. 1. Cutting all communications helps both of you to experience and begin the healing process. We need to admit that we are so emotional after a breakup, so having space with each other is a big help. You might have serious emotional difficulties and depression may be setting in. If you tried to reach out from your ex during this emotional packed time, you can do it at your own risk. Better to allow them to navigate their stages of grief. 2. This allows you to reset the relationship after the breakup. You cannot control if your relationship with your ex becomes toxic. There can be tons of reasons for that. Never return to your past. Try to work everything and do a lot of things that could allow you to reset your relationship, and possible that it could be better for both of you. 3. Ignoring your ex allows you to create attraction. During your no contact, your ex will be going to miss you, think about you, or either way this is their best time to move on. You are the one who will decide on this, and it's up to you. 4. Doing no contact rule is your perfect time to rebuild confidence. After a breakup, you felt that you were being disregarded, rejected, and discarded by your ex. So it is really your perfect time to rebuild your confidence and stand up. 5. This is the best time for you to open your eyes to other paths in alternatives. During this stage, you can think freely if what do you want. Of course, it is normal that we are still thinking and missing our ex right after a breakup, but we need to set time if until when we will do that. We need to think also for ourselves, on how we can come along or cope up with these struggles that came into our lives. This is a perfect way also to think if we are still deserving to be back together or we need to move on. No contact rule for some people or partners should last for a minimum of 60 days, and it includes no texting, no calling, and no interacting on social media. This is the best way if you are just starting to cope up with breakup, thus experiencing a lot of pain and heartache. For some, no contact rule is the best way if you want to move on, and here's everything that you need to know about it. You will develop emotional skills. You know that loss of relationship often results to more free time, so we could use this in order to develop our emotional skills. No contact develop better boundaries and self-confidence. When you realize your mistakes already, you can be ready now for another and new relationships. You will see again the reason to be happy. Sometimes relationships suffocate you. You are already being controlled by your partner, and the worst thing is you already forgot that you need to be happy. To be out with your friends and family. You even bid goodbye to your happiness during your single days. No contact rule brings you to your real world. You can go out and mingle with your friends again and even go on vacation. And time will come that you will meet new friends and new suitors. Remember that silence speaks louder than any words could. Ending a relationship is worst, especially if your partner breaks up with you through text or any hurtful way, but never talk with you personally. In this case, your ex may be waiting for you to scream and post everything on social media. However, no contact changes the game. If you will not tell your ex that he or she is wrong, they will think and have to sit with their own discomfort. By doing so, your ex will realize that you've lost someone that is great. Through no contact rule, you can think of possible ways to get your ex back or just move on.